TIL. Despite what Bugs Bunny cartoons tell us, carrots are like candy to rabbits and should only be fed as an occasional treat only to them. Having too much can result in obesity. The carrot tops are what you want to give them. I give mine apple sticks and sometimes carrot shavings. Carrots have a very high sugar content, second only to the sugar beet for vegetables. This led to a huge surge in popularity of carrot cake during WW2 since you could use the carrot to sweeten the cake when sugar was heavily rationed. Rabbits don't naturally eat root vegetables. They eat the greens. Bugs was imitating Clark Gable from It Happened One Night, where he leans on a fence and eats a carrot with the greens still attached, and calling Elmer Fudd a Nimrod was a sarcastic comment which has come to mean idiot. However, Nimrod was the name of a great hunter in ancient times. Bugs, the ultimate troll of his times. I heard the whole Bugs Bunny thing was a conspiracy by Big Carrot to get people to buy more anyway. Bugs Bunny also taught people that cross-dressing can be fun. Is this why Big Chungus exists? Random other thing cartoons lied about. String or yarn is a very bad toy for cats. They have tongues that are basically barbed to help get meat off bones, so once a string gets on their tongue it is very hard for them not to swallow it. Once it gets in their intestines it can cause issues that require invasive surgery. While visiting my brother and his family, my niece introduced me to her large rabbit. She had to go to work in the afternoons each day and said I could give her rabbit one baby carrot if I wanted. I had guinea pigs growing up and didn't realize how much more sensitive to food rabbits were, and have her 4 baby carrots throughout the 4 hours she was at work. Harley, the rabbit, was racing laps around the upstairs. The rabbit is trained to only go to the bathroom in its cage, when my niece got home from work, and she quickly figured out what happened. Next day I was much more diligent in only giving Harley 1 baby carrot. This time when my niece came home from work she found Harley at my feet headbutting me because she'd already equated me with treats. Chubby bunny. Our rabbit hates carrots. Will legit pee on them if you put carrots in his cage. It's not the obesity that is the issue. Rabbits' main food is hay, but they do not digest it. Instead, they rely on their natural gut flora to grow and be packaged into things called cecotropes, which they then eat directly out of their bunny butts. This is how they get their nutrition. Foods high in sugars, fruits and some veggies, disrupt this flora growth and cause dysbiosis and stasis. This is what gets the bunny, and it will kill them long before they have the opportunity to become obese. Imagine having such a tenacious digestive system that eating carrots could make you fat. Certainly Bugs Bunny burned the calories of all those carrots by digging so much tunnels. The Big Chungus origin story is a lot less exciting than I thought. Because of cartoons I thought you could feed little kittens milk. I got a $500 vet bill to find out this is false. AKA Big Chungus. Ah, so now we know how Big Chungus was created. Actually they go crazy for bananas, not carrots. I think I've read similar situation to horses and apples. Apples are basically balls of sugar for horses, but television has made it seem like it's a normal thing for horses to eat, when it should be an occasional treat. When I was in elementary school we had a class rabbit, and everyone got a weekend where they took the rabbit home and took care of her. When I had her, we got a bunch of vegetables. There was no internet then to quickly look up rabbit care, but we immediately noted that the rabbit did not give a damn about carrots. She just wanted greens. Rabbits can have a little carrots as a treat. My rabbit didn't even like carrots. It only ate the greens. The whole bunnies eat carrots trope stems from 2 facts. Bunnies do eat carrots, but usually only the tops. This destroys the crop and causes the roots to rot in the ground. Bugs Bunny was a caricature of comedian Groucho Marx. https://www.youtube.com/watch, v=9r14.0a, known for his snarky one-liners and ever-present cigar. The carrot was just meant as a sight gag, not to advocate bunny food. Big Chungus. I will let Fry and Lori comment on this. https://img-9gag-fun. 9cash. com/photo/adjurb1g_700bwp. Web. Henry Rollins weighs in. https://m. YouTube. com/watch, v = 5cxvvkqcifc, occasional treat. Rip sign down. Frequent treat. Rip sign down. Occasional treat. Rip sign down. Occasional treat. Rip sign down. Frequent treat. Rip sign down. Frequent treat. What's up, doc? You have diabetes. Chungus 100. I might be able to turn my pet bunny into Big Chungus. We'll have to post on r/Chonkers. Fittingly, the post directly above this one in my feed is a Big Chungus meme. Having too much can result in Big Chungus star. The second only made me think that nothing else is allowed to have carrots as an occasional treat, and I got worried for a moment. This reminds me of how we're now told that you're not supposed to feed bread to birds and milk to cats. Literally what most of the world does. High sugar diets for rabbits also cause digestive issues, they get constipated. And this is especially dangerous for their little bodies because they poop a lot and it'll get backed up quickly. My bun loves bananas, but only a once in a while treat. My brothers and I killed my aunt's rabbit this way. Poor guy. So that's how he became Big Chungus. What's wrong with obesity? Chungus flushed face. No wonder he became Big Chungus. So that's how Big Chungus came to be. Feed them dandelions instead, they love that shit and it's not bad for them, in moderation. Wait, should I not be feeding my cat lasagna? That's why Big Chungus is so big. Big Chungus, I thought that was the point. I recall hearing Bugs himself was based on some gangster who notoriously smoked cigars, which shockingly are not good for humans. Who asked the rabbits if carrots equals candy? How is the top comment not about Big Chungus? This was literally the perfect setup. Much like people with pretty much any food. Except carrots. Kind of like cats in cartoons with milk. Isn't green food also bad for rabbits? I know a friend of mine had a rabbit that a fuck ton of grass and lettuce for like a week and needed surgery because he was constipated as fuck. Isn't that exactly what Bugs Bunny cartoons taught us? He likes carrots just like all rabbits. So if I leave some outside, the little cunt that's eating my flowers will eat them and die. Perfect. So that explains Big Chungus. Big Chungus, so that's how we got Big Chungus. Something about Chungus syndrome. I'm convinced every food made, raised, or grown by humans is at least 65% sugar. Well, that explains Big Chungus. Rabbits can have some carrots, but only as a treat. My bunny would put cilantro in a heartbeat over carrots, but it doesn't stop any guests from trying to shove a giant carrot in his face. It drives me nuts. Like, how would they feel if someone gave their kid a 2L of Coke? What if I want a Big Chungus? Isn't that exactly what Bugs Bunny tells us? That carrots are candy for rabbits? I mean, he went out of his way to get them. It's not like someone will generally go out of their way to get healthy foods. Aren't there a number of episodes where Bugs does get fat? What did Bugs Bunny cartoons tell us? Rabbits like carrots? I mean, kids will choose candy every time, doesn't mean it's good for them. This explains Big Chungus. You mean with enough carrots I can have my own Big Chungus? TIL. Despite what Bugs Bunny cartoons tell us, carrots are like candy to rabbits and should only be fed as an occasional treat only to them. Having too much can result in obesity. Big Chungus. So if I want to fatten up a rabbit for a meal, give it carrots, okay. Bugs Bunny eating a carrot was actually a reference to Clark Gable in It Happened One Night, 1934. Audiences at the time would have gotten the reference, but modern audiences mostly don't. Chungus. Chubby bunnies? Sign me up. What's up, doc? Your hemoglobin A1C, Henry Rollins taught me in one of his earlier talking shows that bunny rabbits can't even digest carrots. They'll rip them apart on the inside. He worked in a pet store. Not entirely sure if that's true.